Serie matches of the week. Napoli against Como is pretty straightforward. I know that Como's playing a lot better in recent weeks, but I think a 19th win is on the way for Antonio Conte as Napoli manager by defeating Como. So, making sense of the two draws against Roma and Lazio in Udinese, Antonio Conte gets his 19th win as Napoli manager against Como. Now we go to Inter and Genoa. You see that Inter with the win would get their 57th points and enter with 57 against Antonio Conte. It's Conte that's Gamache 57. So I do believe they do enter the match against Napoli with 57 points for the season. So the top of the table remains unchanged. The Juventus enter with 42 goals against Cagliari. Cagliari is Gamache 42. It is really hard to see Juventus not winning against Cagliari. They should be able to win that one. It's away, but Juventus should be able to win that one. Hopefully there's no draw where they remain at 21 goal differential before taking on Verona's Gamache 30. I don't know why I keep thinking it equals 21. If you're thinking about Hellas Verona, that's what I'm thinking about. I just want to do the top of the table. No other matches. I think Juventus are playing a lot better. I think they should be able to beat Cagliari. I think they should. So this is all I got for Serie A matches of the week. Is AC Milan going to keep their top four hopes alive? You figure that they at least be 2 points behind Juventus for the Champions League qualification spot. So I will go ahead and say that they will not fully collapse Milan after losing against Feyenoord, meaning that the Serie A can't get the 5th spot anymore in the Champions League, meaning they have to finish in 4th, but I will give the edge to Milan to defeat Torino. If Milan defensively don't allow any goals or allow one goal, and Torino could allow the 33rd goal against the Devil of Milan, Diavolo is Gamache 33. So Milan to win, of course. Juventus, though, are too strong. Juventus must continue to win to secure the Champions League qualification. Last game is against Venezia. Venezia for Juventus and Como for Inter in the Scudetto race, but then Como's playing a lot better in recent weeks. Bologna, Lazio. 2 of the last 5 against Monza and Venezia, but Lazio and Bologna will be very interesting too. And you have to handle Fiorentina at home. Juventus don't face off against Milan anymore. Is Atalanta gonna collapse? Atalanta could potentially collapse. You never know if they continue to struggle. Let's say they have a terrible March against Juventus, against Inter, against Fiorentina, against Lazio, against Bologna, against Milan. Murderer's Row could be on the way for Atalanta. Very, very tough stretch. Milan could potentially overtake Atalanta. Juventus keep on winning at the Milan may overtake Atalanta for the Champions League spot. It is possible. They're within 5 points there, and then Milan, 44 if they play that one match and the 25 matches, so there's very little room for error. And then Milan Atalanta is going to have top four implications for both clubs. In the month of March, we'll find out what Atalanta is made for. No trophies, or no more trophies outside the Scudetto race. Now, Lazio, though, they could always win Europa, to win the Champions League. They could win the Europa League. They're better than Tottenham. They're better than Man United. Bilbao's really good. They're really good. Europa, I haven't really figured out Europa yet.